So for a few years, I've been telling myself I want to become a full-time content creator and basically earn money while creating content. But with only 100 subs on YouTube, how is that possible right now for me? I'm thinking, wow, where do I even start? Hello, Jake here. And so I recently had a conversation with the manager of the Sidemen, Jordan Schwarzenberger, which is crazy. I know, a guy, 100 subs, talking to the manager of the Sidemen. Anyway, and I finally figured out how to make money as a creator online without a lot of subs. Also, if you want to check out the conversation with the manager of the Sidemen, Jordan Schwarzenberger, link in the bio for that too. So let me introduce you to user-generated content, also known as UGC, where brands pay you to use that content on their socials. The content itself is designed to look organic, not like an ad by the brand, but by a creator, so it looks natural in the feed. It's pretty much different to being an influencer because an influencer uses their name, their image, their likeness on their platform and they get paid for that. But where you being a UGC creator, you get paid by the brand to create the content with your face and your voice natural, it looks authentic, and it's posted on their social media and not yours. So for all you creators out there thinking you need to have thousands of followers or at least 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, aka being a YouTube partner to make money as a creator, I'm gonna share with you how you don't need that in order to make some money. So what does UGC actually look like? Here are some examples of my UGC content on screen right now. It's very similar to TikTok or Instagram style content. And so if you're experienced in already creating this content for yourself, then it's going to feel really easy to transition into doing this for brands. Now, how did I find this work? Well, I started using platforms like Creatorflow, which is an Australian-based UGC platform. I started using the very well-known platform called Fiverr and Upwork for freelancing. So far, I've completed 2 deals on Creatorflow, 2 deals on Upwork, and predominantly, I think 5 deals on Fiverr, with a few more in the pipeline. Some things to note about how you get paid from these platforms is Creatorflow paid me immediately into my Stripe account, which you'll have to set up prior. Fiverr has a 14-day clearance to prevent scams happening because people can just upload the content and say it's delivered. If the brand doesn't tick it off in 3 days, then it gets automatically delivered and the money gets paid out. Someone could just upload a file, the brand might not check it, and then the file's empty. It could be a note saying, haha, scammed. And they also have a 20% fee that they take. So you got to be careful of that. If you're not interested in having 20% fees taken, wipe that away. But it's a great place to get started. Fiverr is also in USD. So anytime you deal with a customer or you're submitting a gig, it always has to be in USD so you can convert that currency online from your currency to USD just to make sure you're getting the right conversion. And Upwork has a very small fee as well. Now, if you're not sure how to get started, I would recommend using a portfolio on Canva. And I'll show you mine right now on screen. And in this portfolio, really, you're just showcasing who you are as a creator, what your interests are, what kind of content you have created, what your content looks like, and anything else that you want to put in your portfolio, including your rates and where people can contact you. So if you don't have any created content specifically for brands, you can actually start to showcase more of your work by using videos you've already done on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever you've already done, put that in your portfolio as an example piece of content. You can also do what's very common practice in the industry and go and start filming things of products that you have in your house. So this is a Gorilla Grip tripod video, and I could do a video on this for 30 seconds, talk about the benefits, the problem solution it solves, and then I could use that as an example piece of content just to build some footage in my portfolio. You can also include some of the statistics that you have on your social media because that will show that, hey, you know what you're doing when it comes to creating engaging content for social, and that could also win you some more brand deals. So what should you charge? How do you know your worth, your value as a creator? What should you get paid for a video? Some of my first videos were around $50 AUD because I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I need to wet my teeth. I need to get some experience. And I quickly got a couple of videos out of the way for $50. And I was like, cool, I'm going to probably start charging more than that because I know from what I've been seeing on UGC TikTok and UGC everywhere, the standard video pricing is around $150 for like a 30-second video, AUD. So that's like 95 USD for one video if you've got some experience behind you. So I since raised my rate from 50 to at least 150 AUD or 95 USD per video because now I have some experience. But what I quickly realized is that $50 is too little for the time, the energy, the stress, the planning, the after work hours that I have to do it in just to and the editing as well, just to get this video out there. And the person and the manager, the hiring manager, is also going to ask you for a revision most times as well. So it's a lot of time and effort, and $50 just for a video that you're going to spend a lot of time and energy, it's just not that profitable. So I think wet your teeth with a few small videos, charge a small fee, and then increase your rates to what you think you're worth. At least I'm getting paid for $150 per video AUD. You can do that too. Especially if you value your time, then you must increase your rates. So that's how I've gone to make over around $2,000 AUD as a creator with under or around 100 subs at this time of this video being posted. So right now I see it as a bit of a side hustle for myself, but because I want to move into the content creation space, I'm wetting my teeth with it, and then eventually I'm going to start taking on more and more work with this kind of stuff, and then moving myself into the UGC space, creating space for brands, because I think it is a big avenue for brands who don't want to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to do ads in a studio that don't perform well on the organic feed of social media, and instead get creators who know how to create and then post those videos on social media. They look more organic, they can get more engagement statistics, buyer sales, click-throughs, all that. And if I could impart one last piece of advice for you guys, for you creators out there, or anyone who wants to make some money in the creation space, do not overcommit yourself like I have done. I took on one deal with 48-hour turnaround, 8 videos, and that was at night. So I didn't get to film anything that night. I had to do it the next day. So I was already 15 hours behind by the time I got home from work. And so I had 8 hours that day to film, edit, then the next day edit as well that night in between work in my shifts, and then send it off late that evening for them to just knock it back. And then it took a week later. So it was super stressful because I already had a few other deals in the pipeline that I kept saying yes to. And if you want to learn how to be more confident on camera for your UGC videos or anything just based on being a creator, click this video right here to learn the strategies that helped me gain an immense amount of confidence on camera.